And do you guys have any pains today? Pains, okay. All right. Hey, good day. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for verification. Online classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Venmo. Sorry, I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook. And I'm also uploading the videos to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Visit any of those platforms for classes anytime. Today's class is Open Flow. It's a level 1, level 2. If you're working with injuries, special conditions, or limitations, please make sure that you do modify as you need or skip poses altogether. All right, sitting up tall, for those of you with tight hips, please elevate, sitting up on a block, a blanket, or a book. Palms face up, eyes come to close. Beginning our practice by centering the breath. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Three ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer, confront the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up towards the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, but to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Mantra for purification. Om Apavitraha, Om Apavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarvavishtan, Sarvavishtan, Katopiva, Katopiva, Yahasmari, Yahasmari, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Vihyandraha, Vihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, palms face up, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongating to the left side of the neck. Take the chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then the chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Take the chin back to center and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. Come back to center again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor and your spine. Coming off your blocks and extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands to support to either side and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotations. Come back to center, switch them around in rotation. And back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Raise the arms up high to extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Come back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up, other side. Back up again. Legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up. Swing the legs back behind you. Down dog and start to pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. All right, come back to stillness in the down dog. Pressing strongly into your hands, start to bend your knees and lower the shins about parallel to the floor. You're on your tiptoes. Activating the quads, strong through your arms to support, stretching the toe joints. And on the inhale, lengthen out the legs, but stay on your tiptoes and lift the feet up towards the sky. And lower the heels back down, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm to touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist and touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Stepping the right foot forward, warrior one. Wrap the right hand back behind you, extend the left hand forward. Inhale here, exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Stay twisting. Square back to center. Wrap the left hand back behind you. Grab opposite elbows. Broaden your shoulders and looking up with the back bend. Come up to a neutral spine, so vertical spine. Keeping that neutral spine, hinge at the hips to take it forward about 45 degrees. Strongly supporting through the right leg. And lean the torso to the left just a little bit. And then maybe taking your torso about parallel to the floor and stay there. Rise back up again, square back to center, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, right hand inside the foot, left arm up to the sky. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle pose. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor, left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, lower all the way down to the belly. Reach your hands behind you, palms are flat. On the inhale, lift the upper back and back the head, and think about broadening your shoulders by retracting your shoulders slightly back. Keep your hands on the floor, keep the chest lifted, also lift your legs. And gently start to release, hands alongside the ribcage, tuck the toes, press back up into your plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Bend your knees so that your shins become more parallel to the floor, strongly supporting with your arms. Stretching through your toe joints, start to activate your quads, some supportive muscles around the knees. Lengthen out the legs into a down dog. And shift forward into your tiptoes. Reach your feet up toward the sky. I almost forgot that one. And then go ahead, lower the heels down. Inhale, left heel up to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose, around. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee outside the left arm to touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm, kick back up. Stepping your left foot forward, warrior one. Wrapping your left hand back behind you, reach your right arm forward. Inhale here, exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left and stay twisting. Square back to center. Wrap the right arm back behind you, grab opposite elbows. Broaden your shoulders, lean back for the back bend. Come back up to vertical. Keep that neutral spine and lean the torso forward to a diagonal, about 45 degrees. Then angle the torso to the right a little bit more. And then maybe taking your torso to about parallel the floor, and that's it, holding it here. Lift back up, square back center, raise the arms up high, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Then bending front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, lower all the way down to belly. Again, reach your hands back, palms are flat. Inhale, lift the head and the upper back. Broaden your shoulders by retracting shoulders back, using that action to maybe help you lift a little higher. Maybe even pressing your hands to the floor strongly to lift a little higher. Keep the chest lifted, lift your feet, lift your thighs, reach back. And gently lower all the way down, hands alongside the ribcage, tucking your toes. Press up into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee outside the right arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm, kick back up. Stepping the right foot forward, warrior one. Hands together on thread, interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, lengthen front leg, reach up, bend, press forward and twist. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward and twist. One more. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward and twist. Stay twisting here. Square back to center, reach up and lean it back with a back bend. Take it up to vertical. Keep that neutral line. And again, lean the torso forward to a diagonal. Angle your torso over to the left, and then dip down to about parallel the floor. Rise back up, square back center, release, warrior one, open it up, warrior two. Lengthen your front leg and reach the arms up. Bend the front knee, warrior two, 3 times. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two, reverse warrior. Extended side angle, left palm to face down to reach forward. Take the left hand to the floor. Raise your right arm up to twist. Take the right hand back behind you, half bind and twist deeper. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, extended triangle. Left hand to the floor, right arm up to twist, half bind, the right hand behind you, twist deeper. Inhale, come all the way up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Walk your hands wider off the mat, slightly forward, shift your fingertips. Lift the elbows up, engage upper back, and slowly rise up to your fullest extension into your wide-armed cobra pose. And very slowly begin to make your way down. Walk your hands back, child's pose. Draw the feet toward the heels and fold. Lift the head, walk your torso over to the right, take the right forearm down, and extend the left arm out. So walk the left hand as far out as you can and traction your fingertips to the floor. And then also walk the torso to the right as much as you can so you can get lots of shoulder opening, shoulder extension. Keep it low, take it back to center, and walk it over to the other side. Left forearm down. Reach your right hand forward and as far to your left as possible so that you're getting a nice right side extension as well as the right shoulder stretch. Square back to center. Lift back up to your down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in towards the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee outside of left arm and touch. Kick it back up, knee comes into twist. Kick it back up, step the left foot forward, warrior one. Hands together in prayer, interlace with the other thumb on top and press forward. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend, press forward and twist. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist. One more time. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist. Stay twisting there. Square back to center. Reach the arms up and lean it back for a back bend. Take it back up to vertical. Keep that lengthy spine and hinge at the hips to take it forward to a diagonal. Then angle your torso over to the right, and then maybe take the torso lower to about parallel the floor and stay there. Inhale, lift back up, square back to center, releasing, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle, right palm to face down and reach forward. Revolve it, right hand down, left arm up, and then take that to a half bind, left hand behind you, twist deeper. Inhale, square back to center, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, extended triangle. Right hand comes down, left arm up to twist. Take that with a half bind. Inhale, all the way up and around, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, and again, lower all the way down to the belly. Hands go off the mat, hands slightly forward, and then turn the fingertips outwardly this time and shift to your fingertips. Lift the elbows up, engage the upper back, press into your fingers to rise up, and again, take it to your fullest extension, whatever that is. Bend the elbows, begin to break, make your way down, walk your hands back in, child's pose. Take it up to hands and knees, tuck your toes under, let's thread the needle. Left hand, one hand print wider, one hand print further forward. Raise your right arm up. So let's vinyasa and thread through 3 times. So thread through, stay suspended. Inhale, lift up, raise your right elbow. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale, thread through and lower the right forearm, right arm, right shoulder, right cheek to the floor. Press the left hand down and twist deeper. Press into your left hand. Come back up. Walk it back to the distance of your hands and knees. Then right hand a little bit wider, one hand print further forward. Inhale, raise your left elbow. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist, and stay twisting. Lower your left shoulder, left arm, left side of the head, and press into your right hand for resistance to twist a little bit deeper. Pressing into your right hand, lift back up, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips and flip the dog. Flip it back around, right leg up. Thread the right arm underneath to the other side. Yeah. Right leg underneath. Yep, that's right. There's your fallen triangle. Take it back up, 3-legged dog. Step in, the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Wrapping your right arm underneath the left for eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Come to neutral, round just mid and upper back, and drawing your elbows toward the ribs and fingertips going forward, chin toward the chest. So allow the upper back to broaden and allow the back of the neck to lengthen. Come back up to neutral and then twist to the right, press your right arm into your left. Square back to center, release your arms for warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon, right hand forward about a foot, look off to right side. If you're using the right hand to block, go ahead and take it. TJ, lift that left leg higher. Yes. All righty, start to break, step it back. Warrior 2, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, lower all the way down to the belly. Roll arm to the outer left hip, supporting with your left forearm down, with the right hand to the floor. Flex both feet, lift the right foot, just barely away from, yeah, good. Then reach your right heel forward, reach your right heel back. 3 times. Forward and back. Forward and back. This time, square back to center and roll the toes up toward the sky and lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. Roll the toes back forward again. Bend your right knee and grab the foot and kick back. Release your right foot. Step the right foot to the floor as you lift the torso up, supporting with your left hand to the floor. Now walk that right foot as high up the left leg as possible. Raise your right arm up, reach your right hand forward, and then fall forward. So this is a modified position if you are able to wrap the right arm around the right shin and take the forehead down to the floor. You can take that option. So Alexa, are you able to go further towards center when you fold forward? That's right. Good. And begin to make your way back up. Step the right foot back, square back to center, and then switch sides. So you just have to listen, see if you can replicate what we did on the first side. So right forearm down, supporting with your left hand. Flex your left foot, pick up the left foot, maybe about 6 inches up. Good. Reach your left heel forward, reach your left heel back 3 times. Reach forward, reach back. Very controlled movement. Reach forward and reach back. Square it back to line up your legs. Turn the left toes up toward the sky. Lift and lower 3 times. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Stay hovering. Turn your left toes forward again. Bend your left knee and grab the left foot with your left hand behind you. The TJ behind you. Yeah. Left foot behind you. Yeah. Now release, step the left foot forward on front of the right leg. Walk that left foot as high up the right leg as possible. Lift the torso up, right hand to support. Raise your left arm up, reach forward, and grip the left hand to the floor and fold. This is your forward folding dragonfly. If you have the bind, left hand wraps around the left shin and fold the torso, fold the head toward the floor. Bow the head toward the floor. Start to release. Take it back up. Take the legs back together. Square back to the belly. Take the forearms down to the floor so your hands are forward a little bit. Line up your shoulders with your elbows so you should end up with a vertical line with your upper arm, 90 degrees with your arms. Also grab opposite elbows, that's about shoulders width, and take the forearms to parallel to each other. And just a sphinx. Press your belly and your lower ribs to floor and flatten your lower back. Then resist with your forearms pressing down to lift your upper torso. Gaze is toward the floor, slightly ahead of you. So toward the floor instead of straight ahead. If you're looking straight ahead, you're crunching the back of the neck. If you look slightly down, you're lengthening the back of the neck. That's a very subtle release. Think about your belly and your lower ribs, just releasing toward the floor. Think about the back of the spine, the lower back also. All that structure just gently pressing toward the floor and getting heavy. So with that, you might actually feel like your lower back, your sacral area is a little bit more relaxed, and you can release all that tension a little bit more effectively. Keep breathing here, letting your inhales even out with your exhales, and you just let the lower back release. All right, when you're ready to release, you're just going to move the elbows outwardly out of the way so you can lower your torso. Then walk your hands back alongside the rib cage and make your way back to child's pose. Now this time, maybe take your knees a little bit wider, the toes toward each other. You can stay a little higher and press into your hands if you want. If you want to take it a little bit lower, you can do that too. Up to you. And start to release, make your way back, down dog. Step the left foot forward, low lunge, right foot forward, stand forward bend, take the feet together and the knees together. Bend the knees and rise up to chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, tree pose. Slope the right foot to the inner left leg. Keep the gaze at a fixed point to the floor. When you're ready, hands up and out in the wide position. Square back to center, arms up, draw the right knee forward, step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Standing forward bend. Second side, bend the knees, rise up chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Tree pose, second side. Arms up and out. Two more deep breaths. Take the arms back up, draw the left knee forward, step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, standing forward bend. Take a few breaths here. And taking crow pose, hands forward, knees back to arms. Maybe for TJ, separating your feet, take the hands to support, bend at the knees, and just stay here. So this way you can strengthen the muscles around your knees and working the quads. Alrighty, when you're ready, walk, jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, left knee in toward the nose, kick it up, open up the hips, and flip the dog. Or you can just stay there, TJ, if you don't want to flip. Okay, good. That's when it's okay. All right. Well, since you skipped the first side, right, you technically should also skip the second side. So your option is, rather than flipping, you can just stay here, right, on the first side, and just take the three-legged dog, right? All right, square, flip it back again, fall in triangle. So you did take this one, so you can go ahead and take this one. All right, so make sure if you're modifying any poses, right, you want to reflect the same work on both sides. Flip it back again, three-legged dog. Stepping the left foot forward, warrior one. Wrapping the left arm underneath your right. Eagle arms, lift the elbows up, gaze up. And then drawing your elbows toward the ribs, rounding just your mid and upper back, and reach your fingertips forward. Take it back up to vertical and twist to your left. Square back to center, release your arms for warrior two, reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Left hand forward, about a foot, level up to left side. Use your left hand to block if you need it. Begin to break. Step it all the way back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back. Lower all the way down to the belly. Roll arm to the right side first this time. So TJ, if you want to watch, we're going to take the arms overhead. And then to the best of your ability, just lift up both ends and try to balance on the side. All right? All right, when you're ready, let's start with just lifting the legs first. Keep your outer right arm to the floor. Lift your legs. You're balancing on your hips and the outer upper body. Now, if you can manage to lift your arms as well, do that. And try to manage your balance. And release. Square back to center. Switch sides. All right, so first, lift just your legs. Once you manage to balance, lift the upper body as well, best you can. And release everything down, square back to center, and walk your elbows in again, taking Sphinx pose. Line up your shoulders with the elbows, 90 degrees, grab opposite elbows for your shoulders width. Press your forearms down, press your belly and your lower ribs down, and with your forearms pressing down, lift the chest. Once you have that, let's turn the cheek to the right, giving your cervical spine a rotation. Square back to center, look over to your left. Square back to center, press your hands to the floor, lift up. Now, if you don't have a lot of back bending, right, you can keep your hands further forward. If you have more back bending, you can walk your hands further back so you can lift higher. All right, this time we'll turn to your left first. Back to center, look over to the right. Back to center, bend the elbows, slowly lower all the way down, walk your hands back, gently into a child's pose, nice and slow. And then lift it back up for down dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together, rise up, chair. This time, stepping on the right foot first, pick up the left knee. Left hand to left knee, right arm out. If you have yogic toe lock to extend, take that, and then open up the leg or the knee to the left side. Right, so full extension if you have it, or hand to knee. For those of you who have better extension, it could be hand to heel and raise your left leg even higher, right? Asking more flexibility from your hamstrings and your hips. All right, square back, step the left foot down chair, and dive forward. Take a couple of breaths here in the forward fold. All right, bend your knees, rise up, second side, stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee, right hand to your right knee, or yogic toe lock, extend. Open up the left arm, counterbalancing, and then open up the right leg. So hand to big toe, hand to knee, or if you have better flexibility, hand to heel and extend the right leg a little higher. Square back to center, step the right foot down chair, exhale, dive forward. Second crow pose. If you want to crow into headstand, you can, and then for TJ, if you want to do this one again. Good. What if hands to the block, heels down? Yeah, good. And upper chest, upper back lifted. There you go. In that way, your quads are much more directed in how you're using your legs. And then this lift will give you lengthiness of the spine and use your upper back and your lats. Alrighty, when you're ready, making your way back, walk back, jump back, chaturanga, dog down, dog. Right, TJ, take your modification. Pigeon, left leg up, left knee in towards the nose, left shin to the floor. Elongate through the spine, setting up your base. Left knee, left side, angles out to side. Evenness to your pelvis, lengthen through your spine. Once you have that measured out, make your way forward. Good. If you like to take options, you can do whatever options you like here. Move your hips differently. You can forward fold and twist. One direction, other direction. You can bind hand to foot for your mermaid. If you like to invert in different ways, you can invert headstand, armstand, handstands. You can use the wall if you want. If you like other transitions and you know how to do it, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, just keep it simple if you want and just stay in the passive pigeon and work on the breath, work on the hips here. Right, for those of you at home who have the luxury of a bare wall and you want to work on your handstanding, right? You can just go toward the wall, maybe about, I would say about a foot away from the wall, so that you have a little bit of space behind you. Plant your hands to the floor, take one leg, hop, and take the leg up towards the sky, and then just extend. Right, if you have the luxury of the wall to help you, maybe you can just hold it here and just strengthen your arms, your shoulders, and work on that inversion. Right, that one was close. What you can do is, if this is too close, you can go a little bit further so that you can kick back a little bit so you have a little bit more space. The wall is there for you if you need it. But then you can come further away, a little bit more. There you go. Now you have a little bit more space to play. That's right. That's right. You can even momentarily keep your legs separated and use your slightly separated legs to help you to balance, right? And then once you get to a point where you're feeling steady enough, then you can take your legs together. So initially, until you get to that very strong point, you probably can meet your legs slightly separated to kind of teeter-totter counterbalance. All right, let's make your way back up to down dog. And then for TJ, you can just stay on your back and just windshield wiper your knees like this, side to side. All right, when you're ready, second side, right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land that shin to the floor. All right, so setup is vitally important so you get a nice stable foundation to work with. You want the right knee, right side, angling out 30 to 45 degrees. And what that does is it creates a triangle in which you're balancing on. You're balancing on top of the shin. Inch your left knee as far back as you can to lower your feet. Make sure you're nice and level in your pelvis and a pretty lengthy spine. If you did this correctly, you should feel pretty level. You may not even need your hands. And then start to walk it forward, arms down, or make pillows with the hands. And if you're working with variations, make sure you repeat. And for those of you who were working with inversions or working up against the wall, you have another chance to kind of play with that. All right, so the key point is, right, when you're using the wall, it's just to know that the wall is there to help you if you need it, right? So what you want to aim for is to kind of work with your own technique of jumping upright, but not necessarily to aim to slam your legs up against the wall, right? So learn to just take the hops in a very controlled way, right? It gets eventually to a point where your hips line up over your shoulders a little bit, and then maybe keeping the legs slightly apart, right? And you can teeter-totter and learn to counterbalance with your legs separated, right? So when you just kick the legs up to the wall, right, you never learn to counterbalance and get to the full handstand, right? So it's key to kind of play with that and work. If you're working with the wall, maybe if you want to build some confidence, start a little bit closer. But as you build the technique, start working away from the wall a little bit more at a time so that the leg that's going up first has a little bit of space, right, to work with so that it doesn't immediately touch the wall behind you. So using that technique, find some balance whenever you can. Right, so already, right, Alexa, like the momentum going up is much more controlled than before. When you were really close, as soon as you get the legs up again, up towards the sky, you're already touching behind you. But now you're drawing away a little bit. That gives you a little bit more space to kind of experiment and try to hold the balance, right? And that's key, just to work within that safe space. Okay, where are you looking? Yeah, straight down is okay. Right, so keep looking straight down until you get to balance. That's right, there you go. Right, so that's what it is. As soon as you look away, it's going to be harder. Right, so very few of us who are handstanding are going to immediately be able to look away. Most of us are looking down first until you're nice and solid. Well, well, what happens is you have to get the balance first, and then you can look away, right? Because this is going to be so much easier for you to balance with the perspective looking down like this. Because like that, it's going to be really, really hard. That's like really skillful of going into handstand that way. Right? So you almost held the balance already when you were looking down. And as soon as you looked away from you, you lost it. You actually had it before, but as soon as you looked away, you lost the balance. You actually had it. All right, let's start the break. Make your way back to your down dog and walk it out. And when you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands, take the feet down, and let's take a seated spinal twist. If your hips are tight, keep the left leg extended for the half pose, right foot over. If you can take the full pose, draw the left heel in first, and then step the right leg over. Okay, when you're ready, right hand behind you, left arm is up, inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Back to center again. Extend both legs forward. Then this time, right leg forward, left leg on top. If you're taking half variation, full variation. Right heel comes in first, left leg over. Left hand behind you, right arm up and twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, counter twist. Back to center again, legs forward. Let's take one last forward fold. Arms up and fold. Grabbing your feet, ankles or your shins. Re-lengthen your spine and deepen the fold. And start to take it back up. Hands supporting, lower onto your back. Left knee comes in and twist to the right. Inhale back to center, switch legs, switch arms, twist to your left. And back to center again, hugging both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, shavasana, final relaxation. Begin to draw the breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes, reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite direction. When you're ready, roll over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. You now come up. Namaste. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment. Simha Yoga Lab is the handle. 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Classes are $10, $5 if you're having a difficult time right now. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and then the videos are uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Please visit any of those platforms for classes anytime. Thank you again. Be well.